Hi Toro fans, Kyler Clevin here to tell you hockey can be rough, and so can driving in North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring your car or truck to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are clearly Minot's Finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are really Minot's Finest.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle-related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. Covered it. August 14th, 2008. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hey, Toro fans. Ken Hoda here. Whether you need to insure your auto, home, or life, call the Miranda Schuler Farmers Agency at 838-8144. Or better yet, do what I do and stop in. They keep free candy on their desks.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs@coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Toros fans, Toros goalie Ben Garrity here. You don't have to stop a 100-mile-an-hour slap shot to make big saves like me. Download Fan Saves, the free mobile app on Apple and Android, and save big bucks all around town at Toros Partners. Places like Mattress Firm, Two Dark Motorsports, Applebee's, Qdoba, and Magic City Hoagies all give you ways to save. So download Fan Saves today and save money all around Minot just for being a Toro fan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, and the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas, and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Hi Toro fans, Kyler Clevin here to tell you hockey can be rough, and so can driving in North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring your car or truck to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are clearly Minot's finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are really Minot's finest.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. Covered it. August 14th, 2008. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hey Toro fans, Ken Oda here. Whether you need to insure your auto, home, or life, call the Miranda Schuler Farmers Agency at 838-8144. Or better yet, do what I do and stop in. They keep free candy on their desks.
Whoa, what was that? That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Toros fans, Toros goalie Ben Garrity here. You don't have to stop 100-mile-an-hour slap shot to make big saves like me. Download Fan Saves, the free mobile app on Apple and Android, and save big bucks all around town at Toros Partners. Places like Mattress Firm, Two Dark Motorsports, Applebee's, Qdoba, and Magic City Hoagies all give you ways to save. So download Fan Saves today and save money all around Minot just for being a Toro fan.
It's time for Minotauros Hockey on the Toros Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, and HockeyTV.com. Toros Hockey is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Now let's go live to the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show with Ken Oda.
Hello and welcome. As the big voice said, I am Ken Oda at the Odie Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. A big weekend for the Toros. A chance to pull within 4 points of the first place Aberdeen Wings. And as we've talked about all season long, every point in the standings precious in a division that sees the top 4 teams so jammed tight. But tonight, it just doesn't feel all that important. For many of you, you've seen already on social media that the Toros family lost an important member this morning, or last night, I should say. Grantley Johnson, our honorary captain and honorary coach, has lost his battle with leukemia, and he will be missed. So much of what has helped me fall in love with this game and sports in general is the ability of the game to heal the soul. Unfortunately, it cannot heal the body, but we will move forward, and we will always be Team Grantley. Toros took the ice today in their orange Team Grantley warm-up jerseys. We will be wearing those before games all season long, and Grantley's memory will not fade. I promise you that. As we get ready for this one, we have a lot of good news out of Toro country. Ben Garrity commits to Wisconsin, the school he has wanted to go to for years. Nothing but happiness for that young man as he came in last year, a second-year Toro. He will leave Minot as the all-time games played leader, all-times win leader. He will undoubtedly finish in the top 10, if not top 5 in goals against average and save percentage. And now he's committed to one of the premier programs in college hockey, the Wisconsin Badgers. 6 national titles, several NCAA tournament appearances for Wisconsin. They've been down the last few years, but Benny will no doubt help them get back to where they're going. Owen Baumgartner returns to the lineup this weekend from injury. He is one of 6 Toros named to the top prospect tournament. Of course, Ben Garrity, now having committed, will not go. And another roster note, Cole Hansen was traded to New Mexico, a chance for him to get some more ice time. It was a numbers game for the Toros with Owen Baumgartner coming off the injured reserve. Someone had to go in with the trade deadline yesterday. The Toros relatively quiet except for sending Cole Hansen down to New Mexico. We're going to keep it here and send you to the interview I did with Marty Murray before this one. We'll let you hear from Marty now.
Here with Toros head coach Marty Murray. Marty, before we get to tonight's game, sad news back home. Grantley's passed away. Just talk about what he meant to you personally and to the group as a whole.
Well, we certainly have heavy hearts playing tonight. Grantley was a big part of our family. We've built a relationship, started 2 years ago with a run to the Robinson Cup, and I think he was just a special kid. I mean, most kids kind of speak from their sleeve, but Grantley took it to another level, and I think that's what everybody loved about him. You would tell it like it is, and a lot of laughs, a lot of fun, and right to the very end, he had such a positive attitude and was a fighter, and it's hard to swallow, but a kid that we'll always have in our hearts, and our thoughts and prayers go out to Jordan, Leah, and the rest of the Johnson family.
Now turning our attention to the ice tonight, an Aberdeen team that we're going to see a lot here over the next month. 5 of the next 7 are against these guys, and really lines up. The division's there for the taking if we want to beat these guys. If not, we're going to have to fight for our playoff lives.
Yeah, a lot at stake. I think we play them 7 more times. Obviously, that the canceled weekend in earlier in the year, all of a sudden puts us in a jam against them. But we got to look at it as an opportunity. I think that they were swept last weekend. I'm sure they'll come out with a little snarl on tonight. But we talked about our game with them last time in Minot. I thought for 48 minutes we played a real solid game, and we got to have that effort for a full 60 tonight.
You look at the way this division's lining up. Aberdeen's only 8 points ahead of us. But we're only 9 points ahead of the Wilderness, so it really is a top-to-bottom struggle. Do you worry about what a bad stretch could mean at any given time?
Well, we're trying not to focus on that. We're talking about having a run. I think Aberdeen's had a long extended run this year. Bismarck have, Austin has. We talked about this morning, we could be on the cusp of one, so we got to take care of business here. Starting tonight, it's not going to be easy against the first place team for 3 straight games, but I think we're playing some of our best hockey of the year, getting great goaltending from Benny since he's been back from injury, and scoring some timely goals and getting a little tougher defensively as well. So we're peaking here at the right time in the last third of the year, and we just got to find a way to keep it going through day to day.
Some roster news throughout the week. We'll start with Benny, who you mentioned, commits to Wisconsin. How excited was the staff for him after now him being a second-year guy and probably going to finish his career as the most games played in net as a Toro?
Well, you're extremely happy for him, and it's a pretty big school that he committed to as well. And Benny's been nothing but a professional during his time here for going on 2 years, and has been a real solid goalie. And last year with Grabco, they split a lot of time. Nick got the ball in the playoffs just because he was playing well. It was nothing Benny did or didn't do. That's just the way kind of hockey works, and he handled like a pro. He worked hard every day and was ready, if he was called upon. So, you like to see success go to those people that are team first guys and competitors. Benny has really bought into taking care of himself, off the ice, the last couple of years since being a junior hockey player. And, it's nice to see kids get rewarded for their hard work.
Aside from Benny, some other roster news. Cole Hansen traded down to New Mexico. Was that really just a numbers game?
Yeah, it sucks. It's the worst part of our job, is moving good kids out. And, I'm not going to sit here and say Cole was our 24th guy in our depth chart, because there's a lot of promise with him. And obviously being a D1 committed player to Air Force, there's a lot of upside. But, you got to take a step back too and think about his development. He needs to be playing, a top six role, and it's hard. We feel like our guys in the top six have done a pretty good job and are, deserving of a chance to stay there. And, Cole's going to be a good player for New Mexico as the year progresses here and into next year. As a 20-year-old, he could be, a real good player in the league. So it's tough. I always hate having those meetings with the kids, but, I think Cole will enjoy himself down in New Mexico. They're a team on the upswing, and he has a chance to be a big part of that.
Last bit of roster news. Owen Baumgartner returns from injury after being named to top prospects. How important are these next few games for him before he goes to play in front of all those scouts?
Well, I think he's been chomping at the bit to get back in the lineup. He actually has been – his injury's kind of been cleared up for a couple of weeks now. And then the illness set in where he was on medication and stuff like that. So the timing of it was tough. Probably could have played last weekend. We were kind of in a numbers crunch with everything and wanted to give Owen a few extra days of practice to continue to work on his conditioning. So, he should be ready to go tonight. He's usually one of the most dynamic defensemen in our division for sure, if not the league. And we're happy to have him back.
Last thing before I let you go, as always, I ask you how the lineups changed from last game. How do we look compared to last Saturday night?
That's a good question, Ken. I know we had 13 forwards, so Stibby's up in Fargo this weekend, so he came out obviously. With Stibby going up to Fargo, we added Baumgartner to the mix. So other than that, I think everything's changed as far as comparison to last Saturday.
All right, I'll let you go get ready. Thanks,
Ken.
Once again, that was Toros head coach Marty Murray. We're going to send you out to commercial. When we come back, we'll have the drop of the puck between the Toros and the Aberdeen Wings right here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi Toro fans, Kyler Clevin here to tell you hockey can be rough, and so can driving in North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring your car or truck to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are clearly Minot's Finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are really Minot's Finest.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Welcome back inside the OD Ice Center. I know I told you we'd bring you back for puck drop, but brought you back a few minutes early. We're going to try and pick this up. The Aberdeen Wings will be doing a moment of silence for Grantley.
Linesman Colton Capelli, Daniel Van Loon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Gentlemen, we will pass the honor of the country with the singing our national anthem, brought to you by American National Insurance. Smart thinking rewarded. Bringing the colors this evening are members of the American Legion Post 92, Redfield, South Dakota. At this time, before singing the national anthem, request a moment of silence. The Aberdeen Wings organization is saddened to hear the passing of a Minot fan, Brantley Johnson. The world of hockey is small, and today it became a little smaller. It's days like today that we are reminded that life is precious, and this is about more than just a game. We join the Minot ownership, coaches, players, and staff in mourning the loss of Brantley. Please join us in a moment of silence to honor the life of Brantley Johnson. And now, to sing the national anthem, Miss Jamie Jones.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the dawn's first gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A classy move by the Aberdeen Wings organization to honor Brantley. It's, I don't know if ironic or coincidental is the right word, but we were actually in Aberdeen a couple of seasons ago when we found out about Brantley. That's when the players began taping their sticks. I put a strip of orange tape on my headset, which is still there. And
Give it up one more time for Don and everyone in Starry and Bay.
I will always remember watching Brantley interact with the players. His ability to be just one of the guys, despite being a decade younger than the players on the team. He could fit right in with the group. Watching him play soccer with them before the games or at the park in Fargo. And as Marty Murray said, calling it like it is, always giving the guys a hard time just like he was one of the boys. And he was. We'll miss you, Brantley. Toros and Wings. Toros wearing the black alternate uniforms, black buckets, breezers, gloves, socks, Cardinal red and cream trim for the men from the Magic City. Puck is dropped and we are underway. Toros control, working right to left on your computer monitor or radio dial. Far side. Buchholz is bumped off the puck and the Wings control. Working back with it is Karpman. He starts up ice. It's broken up. Buchholz takes it back and flips it deep into the Aberdeen zone. He'll look to chase after. The Wings get it back, however. A couple of shots in the offensive zone for the Wings. And they find the rebound behind. Karpman plays it back to the point. Dump back into the near corner. Sam Skinner lets it roll to Clevin. Clevin feeds it back to Skinner. His pass is deflected, but fortunately goes right back to Clevin. Clev tosses it out to neutral. Russell gloves it down to the stick, tries to play it into the zone, but it's taken over by the Wings, who chip it up the far side wall. That popped up and out of play for our first whistle of the night, which gives us a chance to take a look at the starting lineup in net for the Wings. Former Toro Jake Seibel, 11-3-2 with a .269 goals against, averaging a .906 save percentage. In net for the Toros, Ben Garrity, 17-8-1, a .296 and a .910 for Benny. 18:48 left to go here in period number one. Toros chip the puck into the offensive zone. Scrum ensues on the near side wall. They'll dig there. Chipped ahead by the Wings. It'll roll all the way down into the Toro zone. Won't go far enough for icing, so Armstrong Kincaid plays. He gives it back to Krull. Krull uses the far side. He fires one up the wall. That gets blocked off. It comes back to him. He'll play across to Wasberg. Wasberg, far side. Dahlin. Dahlin pokes in the middle for Immonen. Billy Immonen looking into the middle for Armstrong Kincaid, the Toros' leading scorer. Never got the puck as it was blocked off, and the Wings will look to counter quickly. 18-11 left to play here in the first. They chip to the near side corner. Nikolai Charchenko will retreat and retrieve. And set up shot behind the Toro net. He's met by a pair of Wings who take it away from him. Big hit put on by Coet. Frees up the puck for Sherman. Sherman gives it back to Coet, who flicks one out to neutral. That went off of an Aberdeen Wing glove. And now the Toros are offside. The Mock family checking in. Bruce Hoffert as well on board. Steve Clevin watching from Fargo. Kim Nelson from Minot. Love having you all on the Facebook Live feed, but we are the free hockey TV game of the night. HockeyTV.com if you want to watch video of the game instead of just watching me do what I do. As the Toros chip that in, it rolls to the side of the net where it's covered by Seibel for a whistle. Lori Kunantz checking in. Helen's on as well. Gwen Johnson from Minot. Draw in the offensive zone to the right of Seibel. Wings control and bank it out to neutral. Won't end up in an icing as Garrity had to come out to play to keep it away from the Wings. Toros control. Skinner, far side wall. Comes all the way across to O'Connell. Tack to tape doesn't work for OC. Baumgartner there in support, getting his first shift in a while. Toros are offside as they hit the line. 17:04 left to play in a choppy first period. Draw controlled by the Wings. And behind the Toro net after a dump in, Skinner has trouble with gives to OCU as trouble. Now the Toros look to break it out after cleaning up the mess. Baumgartner Chips it in and peels off to change. Near side, they dig along the boards. This is Hunter Bjorgi. Flips it into the middle for Russell. Russell gains the line on the far side. Has it poked off his stick as he tried to cut towards the middle, and then the Wings take it away. Loose puck in the Wings zone. Toros find it first. Thrown to the near side. Bjorgi shovels it down the wall into the corner for Clevin. Looks in front. No one there for the Toros. Clevin chasing into the near corner, but the Wings get there first. Big collision on the near side. Frees it up. The Wings get it back first. Near side. Buchholz finds it. Throws it in the middle. Touch across. One-timer. Doesn't go for Russell. That was the Toros' first shot of the game. Kroll pokes at it to try and keep it in the zone, but it gets past him, and now Connor Beatty picks it up on the far wall. Tries to cut to the front, defended nicely by Hunter Bjorgi. Russell steps in, feathers one ahead. He missed Immonen, however, and Powell takes over, plays it back. Long pass up the far side, chip towards the Toros' zone, but it caught a player coming off the bench. Toros probably should have been whistled for too many men. 930 seconds left to go here in the first. Still scoreless. Toros try a shot, and then Seibel crashed into. Far side, Dahlin has some space, walks, looks across. One-timer doesn't go as Seibel got across, and now the whistle goes. I believe the Aberdeen net has come loose. It has. 15-16 left to go here in period number 1. Toros out shooting the Wings now 3-2, but we remain scoreless. The Bachovens checking in, the Bowers and Schmitz as well. The Stevensons are aboard as well tonight. 15-16 left to play here in period number 1. Toros and Wings scoreless. Draw to the right of Seibel. Controlled by the Toros. Armstrong Kincaid plays into the middle for Dahlin. His shot's blocked. It comes back to him. He looks across, giving goal play. Doesn't quite work. Toros still control, however. Dahlin gives to Immonen. Immonen tries to put it deep for Armstrong Kincaid. He plays it back to the far point. Coet catches a carom off the wall. Tries a shot. It's blocked and then punched out to neutral. Wasberg will retreat on it. Wasberg harassed by Beatty. Turned over in front. Backhand try. That goes wide of the net for Wilson. Coet along the near wall. Flicks it ahead. Bartu can't settle it down. Murphy does. Plays down low for Beatty. Beatty spins down the wall. Gets rocked by Coet. Puck on the near side. Murphy trying to get to the front. Plays it back to the point. That missed Beatty, and it rolls all the way down to Seibel. Ahead for the Wings. Spinning as he gathers is Bonet, but it's broken up. And it rolls deep into the Toro zone. Cody Sherman finds it. Finds Baumgartner in the middle. Bomber ahead for Westland. Westland chips it deep. Bar 2 at the side of the net. Met by a pair of Wings who take it away. That ends up out of play for a whistle. No, not out of play. It ended up inside JoJo's Breezers. The Close family watching from Minot. Kelly Prelwitz checking in as well. Toros control the draw, but turn it over. Wings dump it right back into the Toro zone. Charchenko bumped off. Ness keeps it moving along the far side wall. Swept down into the corner. Hargindegi will find it first. JoJo gives to Baumgartner. Toros still working out of the zone on the far side. Baumgartner chips ahead. Ness gathers it in. Ness tries to poke it ahead for O'Connell, but it's broken up by the Wings, who look to turn into the attack. Cooper Haar lost the handle, centering feed. Tip doesn't go for Schneider. Garrity was there with the leg pad in his net. Came free. Draw will be to the right of Garrity. Ness and Costantino on the draw. Ness eventually comes out of there with it. Ness gains the red line, flicks it ahead for Hargindegi. Jojo looking to chase it down in the corner. Everyone overskates it. The Wings get back to it first. Play back to the point where it hops on Skinner, leading to a rush the other way. Centering feed, tip, and Garrity gets across and somehow holds on. My, oh my. Benny the Badger coming up big early on the break. 12:43 left to go here in the first. Bob and Bonnie checking in from Florida. The Lawrences from back in the Magic City. Near side. So spin it to the far side, and Russell, who comes back across the near, and Clevin, who missed the carom. Buchholz finds it and gains the line. Looks in behind the net. Toros can't chase it down. Wings control. It comes back to Buchholz. He was looking into the middle. That missed Russell. And takes Kroll out to neutral. Wasberg feeds it ahead. Toros rolling into the zone, but it's right onto the tape of a Wings defender. Near side. Wings gain the line. Into the zone. It's Karpman. Lost the battle to Wasberg. Wasberg tries the far side, and Russell, who's got some space, gains the line. Feathers into the middle for Immonen. Immonen back to Russell. Lost the handle. Karpman finds it. Lost it to Russell. Russell fighting along the wall. Throws it in front. Swatted away by Seibel. The follow-up try hacked on net. Where it's gloved and held. Immonen was lurking back post. That's where Russell was trying to get it. But the big paddle of Jake Seibel deflects that pass. Draw it back to the left of Seibel in the offensive zone for the Toros. 11:37 left to play here in the scoreless first period. Shots even at 4 aside. Wings find the puck first after it was tied up in the skates of Isaac Dahlin. Coet delivers a hit on the far side, but the Wings get through it. It's Murphy. Murphy tries to poke one back to the point, and Armstrong Kincaid steps in and takes it away. Pushes past Powell, but couldn't quite hold on. Seibel poked the puck into the corner. It comes back behind the net. Armstrong Kincaid being held up by Powell. They continue to battle in behind the net. Toros win the battle. Swing it back to the point. It gets by Coet. And the Toros will have to retreat and retrieve. 11:02 left to play here in the first period. Augie on the far wall. Murphy digging as well against Cody Sherman and Brennan Coet. Toros win the scrum. Charchenko comes ahead for Dahlin. Dahlin gains the red line. Flips it deep. Cody Sherman looking to chase it down. Pokes to the far side. Sherman, since joining the Toros, 9 games played, 5 points on 2 goals and 3 assists. He's also plus 6. Wings control in the offensive zone. Pass back to the point. Splits the defenders. Monet has to go back towards his own zone. He'll play catch there with his defense partner. Now the Wings start up ice. It's broken up. Taken away from Spencer Schneider. The Wings get it through. Schneider tries his shot. That goes up and over and rings all the way down to the Aberdeen zone. Near side. They dig along the wall. Toros take it away. Pass into the middle, broken up, however. Baumgartner tries Skinner. Skinner looking for a tip. He doesn't get what he was looking for. I think Ness got a piece. I apologize for not being as specific as normal. Broadcast position in Aberdeen is what you would call less than ideal. There are a couple patches of the ice that I cannot see. So When the puck goes there, your guess is probably better than mine since their camera is at center ice, whereas I am not. Flipped into the Toro zone. Garrity flicks it ahead. Toros come out with it. Hargindegi crisscrosses with O'Connell as they hit the blue line. JoJo along the near side wall, hits the brakes, gets pinned up there. Scrum along the boards. Eventually the puck comes out and it's picked up by the Wings. Carrying it ahead is Bro. Bro tries to leave it. Turnaround tries. Stopped by Garrity. Rebound to the near side. Constantino moves it in behind. Krull keeps it moving to the far side in Hargindegi. JoJo's pass hits a skate and Karam's back for the Wings. Toros mid-change. Bro finds it, puts it into the zone for Randall. It's broken up by a good stick by Krull. Buchholz rolls it in behind the Toro net for Bjorgi, and the Toros will break it out on the far side. Bjorgi just launches one ahead. Can Russell free it up? He cannot. Clevin does. Poked it deep into the zone. Clevin met there. Russell carries it behind, throws it in front. Buchholz couldn't settle it down. Clevin finds it in the far corner, gives to Buchholz, who's met immediately on the half wall. 8:40 left to go here in the first. Still scoreless as they dig on the far side wall. Battle rages on. Russell comes out with it. Carries down low, tries to get it to the front, but it's taken away by the Wings, who now move towards the zone. Bro with a nice move on Coet draws a penalty. That will come as soon as the Toros touch. And Brendan Coet will go to the box. The Wings on the power play, 8th in the league, 22.4%. The Toros, 81.3 on the kill. That's 12th in the league. Draw to the right of Garrity. Baumgartner, Charchenko, Ness, and Westland. The quartet out to start the kill for the Toros. Westland finds the puck off the draw and fires it all the way down. Into the zone come the Wings. Byers spins it towards the middle. Ness missed it. That's okay because there was no one at that far point. So the puck rolled out to neutral anyways. 7:45 left to go here in the first. 1:33 on the power play as the Wings look to gain the zone. They're offside, so they have to circle back. Now Cooper Haar with an extra pass puts himself offside. And the draw will be out in neutral. The Wagners listening in Minot. Meanwhile, the Wings gain the zone after winning the draw. 1:15 on the power plays. There's a shot blocked by Charchenko. It comes back to the side of the net. Constantino finds it there. He'll cycle it back to the point, and the Wings will set it up. 1:07 left on the power play. Near side wall, Nielsen drops it down low. Murphy falls down, which allows the Toros to kill some time behind their own net. Meanwhile, Constantino wins the battle. Plays to Nielsen, who looks back up top. Kept there by DePaulo. Looks to the far point. Shot blocked by Hargindegi. Charchenko has trouble. Make that Baumgartner behind the net. Moves it, but it's kept at the point by DePaulo. Long shot through traffic. Hits a leg. It was Charchenko, I believe. And now the Toros look to challenge shorthanded. Baumgartner with the move at the line is offside for a whistle. Hargindegi was driving the middle. Baumgartner tried to make a move on his man. That extra step in the neutral zone put JoJo in early. Wings control the draw, start towards the Toro zone, but it's broken up at the blue line. 24 seconds left on the power play as they gain the zone. Myers looks across. Tip play set up. Nope, it's blocked nicely by Ness, who went to a knee. Wings keep it in the zone, however, as the Toros were trying to get a shorthanded break. Skinner frees it up. Westland finds it, and now he'll do the smart thing and just fire it all the way down. Wings start up the ice again. Toros come full strength. It's broken up by Armstrong Kincaid. Couldn't find the handle, though. Now he'll feed Immonen. Toros gain the line, but the puck kicked back out to neutral. Krull dumps it in. Toros have to touch up. They do. But back on it first is Brandon. Near side. Dumped into the Toro zone. They dig on the far side wall. Dahlin went down awkwardly. They battle on the far wall. Looking behind the net. Centering feed broken up. Back to the point now. Shot tip out front. That's blocked as well. Wasberg quickly on it. Looks to start the Toros up ice. Looks across for Dahlin. Dahlin gains the zone working on McKay. Forced down into the corner. He finds Armstrong Kincaid on the near side. Armstrong Kincaid up to the point. D to D. Quick shot. That's blocked. Karams to the near side. Armstrong Kincaid plays the body. Cody Sherman pinching down the wall. Bodies hit the floor and the puck rolls out to neutral. Cody Sherman finds it there. Plays it back. D to D for the Toros along their own blue line. Coet comes back across Charchenko at the dots. Ahead. Bar 2. Rolls it deep into the Aberdeen zone. Wings are on it first. DePaulo sandwiched by a couple of Toros, but the Wings still win the battle and start up ice. Far side, Schneider tries a shot that's gloved and held by Garrity. Toros being outshot 7-5, but we're still scoreless with 4:41 left to play here in period number 1. Draw will be to the right of Garrity. One back by the Wings. Dumped down to the near corner. Cooper Haar works the cycle with Byers. It's broken up, but Schneider's there in support. Guides it back to Bonet at the point. Sweeps the far side to Paulo. His shot's blocked down into the corner. Baumgartner couldn't find the handle. They battle behind the Toro net. Skinner and Sherman there. It comes to the side of the net, and Garrity gets the cover for a whistle. Draw will be to the right of Garrity with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to play here in period number 1. Draw to the right of Garrity. That's his blocker side. Won quickly by the Wings and then fired on net where Garrity absorbed it for yet another whistle. 3 seconds tick off the clock there. Draw to the right of Garrity. This time won by the Toros. Skinner holding. Out from behind his net. Gives to Baumgartner. His pass ahead is broken up. It lays free at neutral. Wings control. In. Shot. That gets by Garrity. Vertus. Rolled it by the Toro goaltender, and the Wings take the lead at least. So the Wings strike first, dump the puck into the Toro zone. Off the draw, near side O'Connell. Looking for Ness, that's taken away. The shot hits a leg and Karam's out to neutral. Played across to the far side. Krull steps in. Toros chip it ahead. O'Connell finds it at the red line. Pushes play into the offensive zone. Shots at one time were 4-4. They're now 11-5 in favor of Aberdeen. Bjorgi with a shot save made. Rebound Loose in front. Toros hack at it, but they can't get it towards the goal. Follow-up try. Blocked up high in the air. So the shots were 4-4. 11-6 now. Which means 7-2. They were 7-1 at the time of the Wings' goal. Pass in the middle, broken up by Wasberg. He feeds it ahead for Dahlin. Dahlin looking back across the play, has it picked up by Cartman, but takes it right back. Dahlin guides it to the far point. Long shot that hits a leg. It carries down in the corner. Dahlin can't hold it at the point. Beatty puts himself offside. Did well to not drag that puck along the line and turn back. That one's flipped up and out of play, and it just hit a fan on the near side who appears to be okay. Having a good laugh about it. 2:34 showing on the game clock as the Toros win the center draw back. It ends up on net for Garrity. He played it to the far side. The Wings take over there. Murphy looking into the middle. The pass broken up. The Toros can't jam it out to neutral. Nielsen finds it. Plays to the far circle. Murphy gives to Nielsen. Banks back to the point. Long shot. That's blocked out front. Turning with it is Armstrong Kincaid. Armstrong Kincaid puts it between the defender's legs. Looks to chase it down, but DePaulo never let him by. The Wings control. And they hit the line offside again. So the draw will be in neutral. 2:01 left to go here in period number 1. Toros trail 1-0. The Lingenfelters checking in with the Carbos as the Wings dangle in. What a move by Cooper Haar. Won the draw forward and beat Benny. The Toros trail by a pair. Off of a nice move by Cooper Haar. Bar 2 controls the draw, flips it deep into the Aberdeen zone. Back on it first is Pearson Brandon. Rings it to the far side. Toros control there. Wings find it, look to start up ice. With speed. Through the defense, in. Powell. There's no way they can call that a goal. Garrity just got run over by Powell, and the rebound gets hammered in. Wings are celebrating. If this stands, the Toros bench is going to lose it. We get another look if we're watching on Hockey TV. There's no way that should count. Unfortunately, the officials can't look at the replay. Waiting for an explanation to see if this goal is going to stand. And it looks like it is. Based on the way Marty's reacting on the bench. The goal's on the scoreboard. This is going to count. Are you kidding me? So the Toro trail 3-0. Cooper Haar credited with that one as well. Wings controlling the offensive zone. Long shot, gloved and held by Garrity. Unbelievable. Of course, the officials don't have the benefit of replay. That said, that one appeared pretty clear to me. This is Ness, 19, not 18. Tries to play it into the middle, but it's broken up. Wings take it away. 45 seconds left to go here in the first. Toro's in a big hole. This is Beatty looking to leave it. Swept back to the point. It takes Bonet out to neutral. Wings will dump it back in. Garrity out of his net. Can't stop that. Cartman down the wall. Guides it back to the point. 24 seconds. Bonet walks in. Wires. That's blocked. And then covered. Hungry Hippo style by Garrity. $18.8 left to go here in period number one. Bouncing puck, won back by the Toros. Augie went down awkwardly into the corner. Immonen carries out. Looks across for Armstrong Kincaid. The pass was long. Coet finds it. Gets hit hard in front of the Toro bench by Riley Murphy. Puck rolls into the zone, and the horn sounds to end the period before Armstrong Kincaid can get it towards the net. We'll take a commercial break here on the Minotauros Network. When we come back, we'll run you through the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages.
Hi Toro fans, Kyler Clevin here to tell you hockey can be rough, and so can driving in North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring your car or truck to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are clearly Minot's finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are really Minot's finest.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Welcome back inside the OD Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Toros trail 3-0. After one, you've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Joining me as always on the road, Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. Wags, I thought the first half of the period was pretty good, but things kind of fell apart there at the end.
Yeah, and that's a team that feeds off of momentum there. Kind of a bad bounce there, and then we got caught looking on the second one, and the third one our goalie got ran. So,
what was I know the referee was talking to Marty, not to you. Were you able to hear any of the explanation, or did Marty relay it to you at all?
He said that since our D hooked him, and then the guy went into Ben, that it's a good goal, which it's obviously not, but.
Yeah, I don't know that Benny had much of a chance there. He got taken completely out of the net.
No, yeah, and I think the nice thing is here they have the review, and you can see him come in and take Benny right out there and pretty much leaves a wide open door for the next guy to come through.
Now, 40 minutes left, still plenty of hockey, especially the Toros have been strong in the second period. What is it about second periods that we've outscored opponents by over 20 goals in the second period this year?
I think sometimes we're just a little sleepy in the first, and it takes us 20 minutes to wake up and for us to snap into it, and then we come out firing, and it's kind of been, being a young team, just finding that consistency of playing 60, not just the middle 40 or the last 30. So.
Yep. A return on the back end for Owen Baumgartner, one of the guys going to top prospects. How has he looked to you after having an extended absence?
I thought on that last goal he got a little bit caught puck watching. I think he's getting back into it, and we're kind of throwing him into the Wolves here. This is a tough team to play since being injured and sick for the last 6 weeks, but he had a couple of rushes where you're seeing the difference maker that he can be, and we're hoping to see a little bit more of.
I think shots are 16-7, but I thought early in that period there were a few big chances that just couldn't quite find pucks in the slot. How different will this game look once we get one to go in?
I think that's kind of one of those things too. Like we're there. We only had 7 shots, but I thought we had several scoring chances. They had probably the same, other than those few rushes that they beat us on. Where we got caught sleeping with no F3, and it was a 3-on-2, or the one time we're coming up the ice. But I would say just those zone times we're creating just as much as they are. And once we start going, knowing that we can do it, it's a big difference.
All right, I'll let you go get ready for the second period. Thanks for popping up.
Thanks, Ken.
Once again, that's Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. We will send you out to commercial. Come back with more Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. Covered it. August 14th, 2008. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hey Toro fans, Ken Oda here. Whether you need to insure your auto, home, or life, call the Miranda Schuler Farmers Agency at 838-8144. Or better yet, do what I do and stop in. They keep free candy on their desks.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs@coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Toros fans, Toros goalie Ben Garrity here. You don't have to stop a 100-mile-an-hour slap shot to make big saves like me. Download Fan Saves, the free mobile app on Apple and Android, and save big bucks all around town at Toros Partners. Places like Mattress Firm, Two Dark Motorsports, Applebee's, Qdoba, and Magic City Hoagies all give you ways to save. So download Fan Saves today and save money all around Minot just for being a
Fails to get one through. Now another shot blocked out front. The Wings look to counter. They dump it into the Toro zone. And Bjorgi takes over. Looks back up ice, finds Armstrong Kincaid. Cuts to the middle, tries to feather one for Dahlin, but it's broken up and rolled back out to neutral. Wings take it away, roll back out to neutral ice and start on the attack again. Centering feed broken up. Bonet finds it. His shot's blocked. Up and out of play. $18:20 left to go here in period number 2. Toros trail 3-0. Near side. Bounced ahead. Out to neutral, but the Wings take over there. Toros take it back and dump it into the near side. They give chase, but it rolls to the far side. McKay steps into bar 2. They battle along the wall. Haar plays it ahead. It'll be picked up by Spencer Schneider. Rolls it into the zone for Byer. Byer trying to cut in. Broken up at the side of the net. Sherman finds it. Plays it back to the defense. Krull comes back along the near side. Can the Toros touch it out to neutral? They cannot. Rolls back in behind the Toro net. Wasberg keeps it moving. Bar 2 has it on the far side. Bar 2 back to the middle and Krull. Krull carries ahead, gains the red line, and flips it deep into the Aberdeen zone. Giving chase is Bar 2, but he's beaten to that puck by Trevor Russell. Then it's thrown out. That missed everyone. Toros gather at their own blue line. Charchenko quickly up to O'Connell. The Toro captain rolls it deep into the zone. Back on it first, however, is McKay. Argindegi into the middle for O'Connell, but it's broken up, and Spencer Schneider finds it. Schneider carries over the red, fires over the blue. Garrity makes the first save of the period and leaves a rebound for Charchenko to gather. He'll start the Toros up the near side. Argindegi spins up the wall, has trouble with the linesman. Charchenko tries a shot that misses wide. Far side, Coet throws it down into the corner. Ness tied up there. O'Connell steps into a man, but the puck's ahead. Virtus into the zone on the far side, looking to get around. Coet looks into the middle. That missed everyone. Backhand try by Bonet, blockered into the corner by Garrity. Pass back to the point, leads to a shot coming from DeVita. Wings control. Powell looks to get it to the middle. That's broken up. Far side, hammered ahead. Not out, and now the Toros do get it out. Argindegi chips into the zone. Trying to cut back to the middle. JoJo cuts in, gets hooked. Backhand try as he spins. Is fought off by Seibel. Into the zone. Buchholz looks across. Russell puts one weakly on net. That's blocked off. I'm not sure if he was shooting or passing to Clevin. Either way, Clevin plays it back to Baumgartner, who beats a man at the point. Carries in the middle. Shot up off the glass. Rebound to the near side. Dan Russell spins it into the middle. It's Cosentino who finds it, however. Skinner steps into Virtus, and the puck rolls all the way down to the Toro end. Near side, rolled ahead. Broken up. Dahlin leaves for Immonen. One-timer, that goes wide. And that ends up and out of play. Draw in the offensive zone. To the right of Seibel. Immonen to take it for the Toros. Wins it back, but stepping in and taking it away is Brandon. Taken away from him. In front for Armstrong Kincaid. Backhand try. Still loose. Picked up by Brandon and rolled out to neutral. Toros control in front of their bench. Swept into the zone by Immonen. taken away by Powell. Now Dolan's in offsides. The Toros just flip it into the zone. Rolled ahead. Cartman has trouble. Now they dig along the boards. Toros win the battle. Cody Sherman into the zone. His shot's blocked. It rolls in behind. Sherman taken into the wall. They dig behind the Aberdeen net, and now a penalty called. It's a hold, and the Toros will go to their first power play of the evening. It will be Jacob Bro to the box. Toros power play, 22nd in the league, 14.4%. The Wings are fourth on the kill, at 88.9%. Draw to the right of Seibel. Draw controlled by the Toros. Ness guides it back to the point. They come near side. Clevin back up top for Skinner. Skinner tries the far side, and Russell. His pass across is tipped, but Clevin catches it anyways. Guides it down low into the corner for Buchholz. Keeps it moving to Ness. Ness, far side corner for Russell, top of the far circle. Russell finds some space, drops it down low for Ness. Les looks up top for Clevin. Shot fought off with the blocker by Seibel. Skinner finds the rebound. Comes across for Clevin. He throws it to the far corner. Ness finds it there. Ness spins back for Russell on the far side. Russell walks in. Shot blocked up and out of play. Draw to the right of Seibel. Toros ring it to the far side after winning the draw. Dolan stepped in too. Armstrong Kincaid plays about. They dig down low. Dolan moves it back to the point and Krull. Krull banks down the wall for Dolan. Dolan drops for Armstrong Kincaid. Tried to get it to the front, but Seibel intercepts the pass and covers Hungry Hippies. Hungry Hippo, not hippie style. I don't even want to think what Hungry Hippie style would be. The draw to the right of Seibel. Toros win it back, but it misses Dolan, and they'll have to retreat and retrieve with 53 seconds left on the power play. Krull speeds ahead. Rings it around to the near side, but Seibel out of his net stops that. And it's thrown up and out of play by the Wings. Draw to the right of Seibel. Toros win the draw. This is Clevin. Looks far side. He missed Russell. Russell catches the carom, plays it back to an open point, and the Toros will have to retreat and retrieve. Carried ahead by Skinner into the zone. Coet throws to the side of the net and gets rocked. Quick shot. Russell's fought off by Seibel. Coet keeps it. Looks across to the far side. Russell shot on. Save made. Rebound to the near side. Wings come full strength. Skinner looking for Buchholz. It's blocked before it got there by DePaulo and rolled out to neutral. Coet for Russell. Russell tries to feed Buchholz. It's broken up. And now Russell has to wait for Clevin to get back on side. He does. But then Russ has it taken away. McKay from the near side. Flicks ahead. Into the zone. Long shot gloved and held by Garrity. That was ticketed wide. But the goaltender gloved it anyways. Draw will be to the right of Garrity. 12:01 left to go here in period number 2. Toros trail by 3. Flicked ahead into the zone. Bartu should be the first to this. He's tied up by Brandon. Sherman there as well, but the Wings outnumber the Toros. Toros still win the battle. Westland leaves for Bartu. Bartu tries to go back to him. It's blocked off and chipped back to the point where it takes Wasberg out to neutral. Wasberg gives to Coette. Coette finds Sherman. Sherman rolls it into the zone. Westland finds it. Looks into the middle. It was too long for Bartu. Sherman has trouble on the far side. He's spun off a puck by Murphy before he ever got there. Eventually squirts free Westland. Nelson ties Westland up and then pulls him down backwards. They dig on that far side. It's rung around to the near. Charchenko pinches down. Keeps it. Tries to come off the wall. Eventually has it poked free by Murphy. Far side. O'Connell takes Murphy into the wall. Eventually Murphy rolls it out to neutral. Baumgartner picks it up there. Baumgartner looking to skate it out of trouble. Now he finds Ness in the middle. Tries the far side. That was long for O'Connell. Picked up by Byers. Looks up the middle. Carried ahead into the zone by Augie. Augie forced in behind. Then gets help from Byers. 616 seconds left to go here in period number 2, meaning we're almost halfway through regulation. Baumgartner into the zone, leaves it. Shot from Hargindegi goes wide. Rebound to the far side. O'Connell chops it down the wall for Ness. Ness hits the brakes. Looks to buy some time and space, only to have it taken away by Cooper Haar. Toros control. Bjorgi backpedaling towards his own zone. Comes up the near side for Dahlin. Dahlin met by Bonet. Kicks it up the wall, but the Wings take over. DePaulo banks ahead. Baumgartner takes over a neutral. Touched in the middle by Ness for Hargindegi. Jojo in. Can't dangle through a pair of Wings. Gets taken into the corner. He finds Dahlin, however. Dahlin looks up top for Skinner. Skinner back to the side of the net. He wanted Dahlin. It's broken up, but Immonen's there in support. Immonen tied up by DePaulo. Byers there. Dahlin steps in, takes it away. Quick shot was blocked off the stick of Skinner, and the Wings go the other way. It's Schneider, who is offside as the Wings hit the line. 9:18 left to go here in period number 2. Still 3-0 Wings. Puck dumped into the Wings zone. Big hit on the near side. Toros throw the puck out to neutral. Hits a leg and caroms to Dahlin. Dahlin turns through neutral. Cuts to the far side. Rolls it into the zone. Chases it down himself. Throws it back door. Immonen was late. Immonen guides it back to the point. Kroll tries the far side. Wasberg mishandled, and it took him out to neutral. Toros dump it in. Near side, Armstrong Kincaid giving chase, but the Wings get there first. Squirts free. Armstrong Kincaid cuts in, looking backside. Clevin had his stick lifted. Back to the point, D to D. Kroll, long shot, tip by Armstrong Kincaid, goes up and over the crossbar, perhaps wide as well. Toros work a cycle on the far side. Clevin spins it down low. Armstrong Kincaid works it ahead. Buchholz finds it, tries to feed Clevin, but it's cut off instead by Randall. The Wings. Toros back from their own zone now. 7:56 left to go in the second. Thrown ahead. Broken up, and now the Wings look to attack. Virtus up the middle, watched by Krull. Tries a shot, it's blocked. Virtus follow-up try, that's blocked as well. Now it rolls towards the net from off the end wall, where Garrity gets the cover. Fans, next Thursday, while I'm on the bus with the rest of the team, all those local to Minot should join 14 local non-profit charities in celebrating Giving Hearts Day, an online day of giving to your favorite charities. Local events include a chili cook-off with PATH and the Domestic Violence Crisis Center and Family Feud non-profit style event at Oak Park Theater. For event details, visit Minot Minot on Facebook. To schedule your event, go to givingheartsday.org. Your gifts can be scheduled until the 11th, or you can give on the day of the 13th for 24 hours to 14 different local Minot charities. 7:18 left to go here in the second. Defensive zone draw coming for the Toros. Draw to the left of Garrity. A chili cook-off. I believe Peter Theodos from the Toros will be there. Wings control, shot blocked off. And Karam's in. Maybe? No? The referee pointed into the net, and now he's waving his arms sideways. I guess Garrity had that closed off. Not sure what the call is here. Draw to the right of Garrity, so they'll say no goal. Not sure why the referee was pointing into the net like that. Wings control the draw. DePaulo down the wall, tries a shot, save made. Garrity rebound in behind. Played to the far side. Coet has Murphy pinned to the wall. Murphy puts Coet in a headlock. Meanwhile, the Wings come out of the scrum with it. How is that legal? Side of the net they battle. Wings control. Far side, Murphy spins into the circle, tries to cut to the middle, gets bumped off the puck by Coet. Back to the point, D to D. DePaulo from the near point. Carries down the wall, working on a Toro who's lost his stick. It's pinned low. Eventually dug out. Charchenko. Toros start up the far side. Delayed call coming against the Wings. And as they touch, the whistle goes. So the Toros will go to the power play. It feels a lot like a must score. Still a lot of time in this one. 26 minutes and 11 seconds. But you'd prefer not to head into the third trailing by 3. Zach Augie to the box. Toros to the power play. Bad drop apparently. Wings win the draw sideways. Toros converge, and now they scrum along the wall. Byers looking to challenge shorthanded, working on Krull. He's got a man driving the net, passes there, and Garrity able to get the glove on it before Cosentino can find it with a stick. 5:56 left in the second. 15 seconds of the Toros power play is gone. Toros win the defensive zone draw, set up a controlled breakout from behind their net. Near side, Immonen drops it back for Krull, and the Toros push play Up the middle. Kroll chips it over the blue line. Toros looks to chase it down, but the Wings will be to it first, and they'll throw it all the way down. Kroll carries it ahead, chips it into the zone. Ness and Karpman chase after. Far side, Russell finds it. Russell in behind the net. It'll ring all the way to the near side, and Clevin works it down low for Ness. Ness tries to keep it moving. Buchholz trying to come off the wall, gets pulled down from behind, and the puck gets cleared. Five minutes and 1 second left to go here in period number 2. 47 ticks left on the Toro power play. Skinner comes to the near side, and Ness poked at the line, and now the rush goes the other way. Murphy couldn't settle it down. Garrity out of his net, plays it back to the near side. Skinner carries ahead. Clevin into the zone. Clev looks back to the point, and Skinner winds, fires. That's blocked. It comes back to Skinner. He just chops it into the corner for Buchholz. Buchholz back up the wall for Clevin. Clevin spins it to the point. Skinner far side. Russell walks in. Shot blocked. It comes right back to Russell. Russell sauces across for Clevin to the near side. Shot save made. Rebound. They hack at the doorstep. It goes just wide. Wraparound try. And Russell gets it to go. Or is it Buchholz? It'll be Buchholz. I don't know if they'll show us the replay. Wings control the draw. Dump it in. Brandon keeps it at the point down the wall. Clevin and Russell get the assist. Turned over in their own zone. Cartman looking to challenge. Now he forces it back to the point. Shot blocked by Westland. Another shot blocked, and now trying to go the other way is Bartu. Bartu has Westland with him. Bartu shot. That goes wide. Rebound to the near side. Westland finds it first. Looks to leave it for Bartu. Bartu tied up. Sherman there as well. Puck back to the point. It rolls out to neutral. Skinner fighting for it there. Bartu comes across for Sherman. Chipped it back in for Bartu. Bartu and Brandon chase. Bouncing puck far side. Bartu holds. Throws down the wall. He wants Immonen. Immonen finds some space. Tries a shot. That's blocked. Almost right to Dahlin, who would have tapped it in had it landed on his stick. Skinner leaves for Dahlin. Dahlin shot tip out front, and Seibel able to hold on. 2:55 left to go here in period number 2. Shots now 24-16 in favor of the Wings. Which means it's been 9-8 in favor of the Toros this period. Offensive zone draw, 2:55 left to go here in the period. Wings find it, hammer it around to the near side. Skinner digs along the wall. Immonen leaned on. Eventually chipped down the wall by Baumgartner. Armstrong Kincaid digs against Trevor Russell. The puck goes behind the wing net to the far side. Randall touches ahead. Baumgartner pokes at it. Kept by Armstrong Kincaid. Armstrong Kincaid trying to find some open ice, but it's chipped away. Swept off a stick by Skinner. Toros take it away in the offensive zone. Immonen and Dahlin digging on the near wall for the Toros. Thrown to the middle. It didn't get through to Armstrong Kincaid. Now Dahlin frees it up. Immonen keeps it moving. Dahlin looks up top for Baumgartner. Delays. Now he tries a shot. It's blocked. And the Wings will try to counter with speed. Virtus rolls it into the Toros zone. Baumgartner's on it first, however. With speed, Baumgartner Comes across to the near side. Finds Dahlin. Dahlin will chip it deep. Hargindegi and Ness give chase. Bonet's on after it as well. Jojo beat Bonet but couldn't beat DePaulo, and the puck's moved to the far side. Near side, I should say, and Har rolls it deep into the Toros zone. Bjorgi left it in the near corner. Toros start up ice. Hargindegi. Jojo chips it into the zone, looks to chase it down. Hammered around to the near side. Players collide. They'll dig along the boards. Bonet moves it back in behind the net. DePaulo kept it moving to the far side. Bjorgi pinches down. DePaulo frees it up. It's poked. And now Byers looking to go. A good stick breaks up a chance at a breakaway for the Wings. Bjorgi from his own zone. Looks back into the middle. Coet comes to the near side. Hargindegi finds it and rolls it into the zone. Final minute of play here in period number 2. Seibel leaves it for Bonet. Comes back to the near side. Shipped ahead by Schneider. Toros are on it first and start out of their own zone. Buchholz, long toss ahead, finds Russell. Russell touched it in the zone, not much farther. Clevin gloves down to the stick, throws in the middle, touch played, and that's in! Russell banks it off Seibel from below the goal line, and suddenly the Toros have cut it to a 1-goal game with 35.7 left to play here in period number 2. Wings control the draw. Both goals come from this Buchholz line. One for Buchholz, one for Russell. Just need Clevin to get in on the party. 20 seconds left in the period. Can he do it before the horn? Kroll from behind the Toro net. For Russell, his 14th of the season. Clevin has assists on both. Toros dump it in. Clevin pins a man to the wall. Final 5 seconds of the period. And the horn sounds to end it. We've got some pushing and shoving after the horn. But a good push late that period cuts it to a 1-goal game and silences the usually raucous Aberdeen crowd. We're going to take a commercial break, come back with the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi Toro fans, Kyler Clevin here to tell you hockey can be rough, and so can driving in North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring your car or truck to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are clearly Minot's finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are really Minot's finest.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ledegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Welcome back inside the ODI Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Toros with a big second period cut the Aberdeen lead to 3-2. Joining me, as usual, on the road, Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. Wags, a good push really all period long. Shots on goal that period were 10-8 in favor of the Toros. And a couple from the Buchholz line really make the difference so far and make it a more manageable attempt at a comeback here in the third.
Yeah, that was definitely a better push there, and it was just more of a consistent push and a little more desperation, pressuring those guys back to the middle. And I mean, the forwards were doing a phenomenal job. I don't know how many turnovers they created and just kept the puck in the zone by just working back.
I thought the power play goal is big. The power play seems to have been doing everything but score of late, generating a lot of chances. And that one, just more of a dirty goal.
Yeah, it was, the guys are working, and sometimes you need that just to get that little break. And was that a power play goal, or was that...
it may have been just after it expired.
So it might have...
I don't have... They actually haven't put that goal in the box score yet, so I'm not exactly sure, to be honest.
Yeah, which it would be nice. I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, but, at least that line's having success. They came right back out, and that line's been deadly for the last month. So, but just kind of dirty around the areas and getting two shots within the crease right there, that's what's going to get it done.
As a group, the Toros, third-ranked offense in the league, 3.78 goals per game, but they have struggled on the power play, ranked 22nd in the league on the power play. How deadly will we be if we can figure the power play out?
Yeah, that would be a huge, especially, and I think we'll get there, and it's starting to come. And you go through this with your season, but we're going to have to get it going for playoffs because that's what it's going to be. Games are won and lost in those special teams battles. And our PK has been great all year, and just kind of where it needs to be. It'd be nice to be a little better, but in our power play, if we start clicking just a little bit more, we could be a pretty deadly team, and that's what we're going to need to do, especially come playoff time.
We're down to 19 games left in the regular season, including tonight. How much talk is there about playoff seeding and matchups? You look at, this is obviously a very good Aberdeen team, but, depending on where we finish, you could end up seeing these guys in the first round, or, you go ahead and win the division. I don't think Aberdeen will fall to fourth, so do you talk about trying to avoid certain matchups or getting home ice, or what? How much do you guys focus on the standings, or is it just game by game?
It's game by game, and every night, and for us, it's a must win. So, the Wilderness is clicking right now, so they're going to push. They're going to push all the teams, and Austin's a very good team that we faced last week. Bismarck, another very good team, and Aberdeen. So, at the end of the day, we just got to worry about ourselves and play hockey because we're going to play two really good teams come playoff time. And we can't worry about what they're going to bring or what rink we're at. We got to worry about playing our game.
All right, well, I'll let you go get ready for period number 3 and hopefully a comeback win.
Thanks, Kevin.
That's Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. We will take a commercial break here on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll have all the math here on the Minotauros Network.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
His wife's words echoed. Well, today that would change. He would fix the weather. He'd show her that he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. August 14th, 2008. Talk to farmers. You know a thing or two because you've seen it.
Hey Toro fans, Ken Oda here. Whether you need to insure your auto, home, or life, call the Miranda Schuler Farmers Agency at 838-8144. Or better yet, come by to and stop in and keep free candy on their desks.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
I guess I don't have to tell you that I've been unsatisfied with your performance lately. You're showing your age. I think I even see a bald spot. It's time for Tires Plus.
Tires Plus has the prescription to satisfy all your vehicle needs, from tires to repair. Stop settling for average performance. Trust your locally owned Tires Plus. Some common side effects may occur, such as family safety, feelings of happiness, strange smiles that last all day, free courtesy rides, and raccoon hands. Actually, that's not real. I was just checking to see if you're listening. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
The Job Connection brought to you by Classic Hits 1390 KRRZ.
Coulter Energy is hiring day supervisors, night operators, and field assistants. Must be able to pass a drug and alcohol test along with a physical. Must be able to work away from home in extended hours. Coulter Energy offers competitive wages, including drive time wage and non-taxable per diem, and benefits. Send resume to jobs@coulterenergy.ca or online at coulterenergy.com. Coulter Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
For info about this job and others, head to ClassicHits1390.com.
Toros fans, Toros goalie Ben Garrity here. You don't have to stop 100-mile-an-hour slap shot to make big saves like me. Download Fan Saves, the free mobile app on Apple and Android, and save big bucks all around town at Toros Partners. Places like Mattress Firm, Two Dark Motorsports, Applebee's, Qdoba, and Magic City Hoagies all give you ways to save. So download Fan Saves today and save money all around Minot just for being a Toro fan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Odie Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. I'm Ken Oda taking you through the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Toros trail by a score of 3-2. And if it looked like that third goal that Garrity got run over on wasn't going to matter anyways after one, well, right now, that's the difference. Recap the scoring for you. In the first, it was all Aberdeen. Nathan Vertis from Jordan Randall at 15:59 made it 1-0 Aberdeen. Then Cooper Har at 8:05 from Mac Byers. After winning the draw back, Cooper Har got the pass back and forced the play up the middle and beat Garrity to make it 2-0. Then the Toros turn it over in neutral ice 20 seconds later. Jack Powell was behind the Toros' defense on a breakaway. Garrity made the first save and Powell bowled him over. Cooper Har found the loose puck and tapped it into the empty net to make it 3-0. The Toros bench protested. Garrity protested. The linesmen and referees discussed, and the goal stood. So the Toros trailed 3-0 after one. In the second, Jay Buchholz from Clevin and Russell. For Buchholz, his 7th of the season. Clevin, his 18th assist, and Russell, his 11th. Made it 3-1. That goal came exactly as Zach Augie's cross-checking minor expired. And then Dan Russell from Clevin and Krull. So for Russell, his 14th of the season. Clevin, his 19th helper, 2nd of the night, and Krull, his 6th assist. Cut it to 3-2, which is where we stand now, getting ready to enter the third period. Update you around the rest of the Hockey World. Johnstown 8-3 over Northeast. That's a final. So is Jamestown 3-0 over Wilkes-Barre. Maryland and New Jersey are halfway through the third, tied at 4 aside. Amarillo 5-1 over Topeka. That one is early third. Early third in Corpus, where the New Mexico Ice Wolves have a 1-0 lead. Janesville 3-1 over Kenai. Shreveport 2-1 over Springfield. That one's through 2. Through 2 in Bismarck, the Bobcats lead the Wilderness 2-1. The Steel lead the Magicians 1-0. That one is about to enter the third, and halfway through the second, Lone Star a 4-1 lead on Odessa. College hockey scores. Bentley 4-1 over West Point. Niagara 3-0 over Mercyhurst. That's about to go final. Jared Brandt not on the score sheet. Is in the lineup. 6 shots on goal and +1 for Brandt. RIT and Robert Morris. RIT wins 4-1. Canisius and Air Force head to overtime, tied at 3 aside. Lincoln Earn and Keenan Lund both. No points for them. Big Ten action. Michigan 8-4 over Wisconsin. Penn State and Ohio State in overtime, tied at 2 aside, and Minnesota 3-1 over Michigan State. ECAC action. Brown 4-3 over Princeton. Colgate at Cornell's postponed. Quinnipiac 3-2 over Yale. That's a final in overtime. And that can't possibly still be in the first period. No, it's in the third. Harvard 3-2 over Dartmouth. UMass Lowell gets a 3-2 win over Boston College. Reed Stephenson, 2 assists for UMass Lowell in that one. Massachusetts 3-1 over Providence. Vermont falls to New Hampshire 6-3. Merrimack 6-1 over Wilmer-Skoog and Boston University. And Maine leads Northeastern 4-2. That one is late in the third. Levi still has just the 1 assist for Maine. Minnesota Duluth 2-1 over Omaha. Jake Rosenbaum in the lineup, but no points yet for the defending national champs. St. Cloud and Colorado College are scoreless early first. It took overtime, but Alaska Anchorage falls to Bowling Green 5-4. Taylor Lance 3 shots on goal, but no points in that one. Eric Dopp, Toro alum, 26 saves in the win for Bowling Green. Lake State 7-3 over Michigan Tech. Miroslav Mucha had a goal in that one. Big Dave Reisanen not in the lineup for Michigan Tech. End of 2, Minnesota State 4-2 over Grant Loven and Northern Michigan. Loven not on the score sheet yet there. 6-4 through 2, Huntsville over Alaska. Henbrandt, nothing yet on the score sheets. James Leduce has a shot on goal. Western Michigan 8-4 over RPI, and it took overtime, but Arizona State gets the 3-2 win over Holy Cross. Johnny Walker, 1 shot on goal and +1. Quick run through the NHL board. Not a lot of action tonight. Took overtime with the Leafs, 5-4 over the Ducks. Sabres 3-2 over the Rangers. Jackets 2-0 over the Red Wings. And in the second, the Wild and Stars are deuces. That will do it for the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll drop the puck on period number 3 here on the Minotauros Network.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Hi Toro fans, Kyler Clevin here to tell you hockey can be rough, and so can driving in North Dakota winter. If you have an accident, bring your car or truck to Minot's Finest Collision Center. Corey and his staff are clearly Minot's finest. Call them at 701-839-0989. Minot's Finest Collision Center. They are really Minot's finest.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. Covered it. August 14th, 2008. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hey Toro fans, Ken Oda here. Whether you need to insure your auto, home, or life, call the Miranda Schuler Farmers Agency at 838-8144. Or better yet, do what I do and stop in. They keep free candy on their desks.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back into the Odie Ice Center here in Aberdeen. We're getting ready to start the third period. Toros trail 3-2 and are being outshot 24-17. The second period belonged to the Toros, specifically the Buchholz line that had both goals. Buchholz had one and Dan Russell the other to pull the Toros back within one. Before we get going, one last time, I just want to send a thank you to all of the Toro alum, the other teams, and fans from around the hockey world who took time to acknowledge Grantley on social media today. We appreciate the thoughts and prayers and kind words as we are reminded that there are a lot of things bigger than just grown men playing a children's game. Third period underway. Toros control. So worked ahead for Russell. Russell leaves for Buchholz. That was off the mark in the wings. We'll look to counter. Shot goes wide of Garrity. Rebound to the far side. Off the puck, Bro and Clevin went sliding to the end wall. Now a shot tip out front, saved by Garrity. Rebound picked up by Bro. Back to the point. Another long shot. That goes wide of Garrity's net and trickles to the far side. Bjorgi beat to that puck by Bro. Wings touch it back to the point. That appeared to be, it is offside. So the Toros can start up ice unmolested. And behind the Aberdeen net, Armstrong Kincaid pinned to the wall. Throwing up the boards. Now to neutral. Krull comes back for Wasberg. Wasberg banks ahead into the zone. Wings are on it first, however. DePaulo leaves it. Puck rolls back towards the Toro zone. Krull on it first, leaves for Wasberg. Wasberg back towards Krull, but it's intercepted. Murphy spins it out front. It just went wide of Garrity. Almost caught him unaware. Now Augie throws it in front, picked up by the Toros. Dahlin over skates. Wasberg's there. He gives to Immonen. Immonen comes up ice. It was intended for Dahlin, but picked off. And now Murphy cutting his way to the front, looks to center. It rolls, and Garrity is able to get the glove over the top. Draw will be to the left of Garrity and the Toros net. One back by the Wings. Haar stepped into by Bartu, who then throws it out to neutral, but he missed. Westland. Loose puck rolls to the far side. Schneider can't chip it by Coet. Coet turns it over. Toros take it back. Sherman can't quite get to that. He's beat to it instead by DeVita. Chipped ahead. That missed Byers, and then he fell down. Toros control. Spun around to the near side. That might be off. At least should be offside, I think. Byers slid in before the puck. I don't think the Toros touched it till the puck had crossed the line as well, but Toros clear the zone, and now the Wings look to attack. Byers pulled Ness down to get to that puck and sent it back door for a tip-in. And the Wings have their second that shouldn't count on the night. Ness gets spun down. That allows Byers to get the puck. And then he looks across for the tap-in. Dumped into the Aberdeen zone. Baumgartner pokes it across the far side. Loose puck in front. Baumgartner pokes it free. Gives it up to JoJo. Argindegi looking to challenge. Rolls it deep into the zone. O'Connell trying to come out of the corner with it. Plays it back to the point. Baumgartner chips down the wall, but the Wings are on it first. Broken up. Buchholz looking to turn back the other way. Tries a shot. Fought off. Rebound. Chipped in behind the net. Rolled to the far side. Toros play it down the wall. Wings take back over and start up ice. Chipped into the Toro zone. Russell chips up the wall. Arm is up. This won't go far enough for icing, so it'll have to be played by Russell. Russell has trouble holding on to that. Cartman finds it. Plays across to the far side. McKay throws it cross corner to the near side. Bjorgi spun off that puck by Bro. Cartman, shot blocked. Dumps it down low. Beatty. Tied up by Immonen. Up the wall. Russell spins it. He missed Dahlin. Puck does leave the zone, so the Wings have to touch up. And apparently crossed the line early for an offside. Draw in neutral. Immonen to take it for the Toros. Near far side they dig. Wings win the battle. Losberg tied up. Banked ahead. Armstrong Kincaid. Rolls it into the zone, but Seibel out of his net plays it ahead. Wings looking to attack again. Augie looks to center. It's tipped, and Garrity gloves it out in midair. Draw will be to the right of Garrity. Toros send it down the other way. Thrown in front. Westland shot blocked. Follow-up try. Toros dig at the side of the net. And Seibel able to cover. Betsy Patterson checking in. .14:04 left to play here in the third. Shots on goal, 29-20 in favor of Aberdeen, who leads 4-2. Draw to the right of Seibel, controlled by the Wings. Westland with a big hit, frees it up. Sherman, shot blocked to the far wall. Wings find it there. Byers plays it ahead. Centering feed that missed. And Westland looks to push play out to neutral. Taken down from behind. Baumgartner finds the loose puck. Baumgartner into the zone. Gets spun down. Support was there. Shot up and out of play off the goaltender. .13:32 left to go here in the third. Wings control. Went to head on the near side. Skinner steps in. Frees up the puck. Bjorgi around behind his net. Chips it ahead for O'Connell. O'Connell looks across the ice for Hargindegi. JoJo into the zone looking for Ness. Ness put it on net. It ends up in the corner, however. Off the goaltender, I'm sure. They dig in the near side corner. Body's pinned to the glass there. Under 13 minutes left in regulation. They dig in the corner. Hargindegi works it to the front. Seibel's stick puts it out front, and now Skinner pinches and got caught. Play the other way. Bro, shot up and over. Rebound rings all the way out to neutral on the far side. Thrown ahead on the near side. Arm is up. That goes for icing. That'll bring the draw back. Into the Aberdeen zone, 12:32 left to go here in The third, Toros trail by a pair. Wasberg drops it back for Kroll. Ahead for Clevin, poked off his stick. Vertes finds it. Plays into the middle for Bro. Bro and Wasberg go towards the end wall together, but the Wings come out with it. Shot. That goes up and over. Far side, Russell touches for Buchholz. Buchholz in the middle for Clevin. Clevin gains the line. Throws one. He was looking for a tip. Doesn't get it. Follow-up try. That goes wide for Russell. Powell on the far side spins it ahead. Wings control. Back into the middle. They push play the other way. Shot soaked up by Garrity. No. Rebound given. .11:44 left to go here in the third. The Hyatts checking in from Fort Hyatt. Apologize if I've missed any check-ins tonight. Social media extra busy with a lot of notifications about messages regarding Grantley. Coette plays up the far wall. They dig behind the Toro net. Wings control. It's Nielsen. Comes out from behind, tries a shot. That goes up and over. McKay on the far side. Chops it down low. Rebound to the near side. Charchenko muscles a man down. The puck comes free. Immonen finds it and feeds Dahlin. Dahlin rolls it deep into the zone. The Wings win the battle along the wall, however, and chip it back towards the Toro end. No icing on that, so the Toros have to play. Baumgartner carries up the ice, up the middle, then veers to his left, gains the line on the near side, tries to fire it deep. It's blocked off, and it finally ends up in behind the net where DePaulo picks up. 643 seconds left to go here in regulation. Toros take it away in neutral. Gaining the line is Baumgartner. Leaves off to the near side wall. Collision there. Bartu comes in to help out. Played up to the point. That missed Skinner and takes the Toros out to neutral. Baumgartner called for a pass and then ended up having a man on him. Toros forced all the way back to their own zone. Bartu feeds Westland. Westland rolls it into the zone. They dig behind the Aberdeen net. Ness there, digging against Byers. Finally, the Toro that comes to the side of the net. Toro's trying to get it to the front, but the Wings take it away. Skinner pinched down and delivered a big hit, and they're going to call that. So Skinner's going to go. They call him for a knee. So the Toros to the kill with Skinner in the box. Toros 9th in the league, 5 short-handed goals. The Wings have allowed 4 against. That's 13th, so right square in the middle. Ness, Westland, Kroll, and Bjorgi will be the quartet out to start it. Draw to the right of Garrity. 9:51 left in regulation. Wings control the draw as they start their power play. Murphy gives to Nielsen. Nielsen drops down to the goal line, and Murphy out front. One-timer fought off by Garrity. There's Cosentino, who had the prime scoring chance. Cosentino leaves off far side. Up top, Brandon spins it to the near side. Nielsen carries down, drops to the goal line. Murphy tries to jam it. It doesn't go. Rebound to the far side, and Powell. Murphy around behind the net, then comes to the near side, gets it right back, tries to walk the goal line, looking back door. Good stick position by Krull, denies him the ability to pass it across the ice. Back to the near side, Nielsen walks in, wires, save made, rebound, cleared by the Toros. Wings right back on the attack. Toros only able to change the forwards, not the D on the kill. Nielsen drops it down low, stuff play doesn't go. Krull trying to chase into the corner. He's gassed. He's been out there over a minute on the kill. Murphy tries a shot. Save made. Garrity. Krull finds it and rings it to the far side. It'll get out to neutral. Brandon picks up there. Bonet forced to turn at the red line. Looks back for help. Now pass ahead, finds Byers. Byers cuts to the middle. Shot, hit a leg out front. Toros can't clear, however. Byers finds the loose puck, guides it back to the point. DePaulo leaves off far side. Bonet, his shot's blocked. Bonet tries to walk around a man. That doesn't work. The puck's picked up in the corner by Cooper Haar. Bonet plays up top. Good keep by DePaulo. Bonet walks in, fans on it. Follow-up try goes wide. Rebound to the side of the net. Argindegi finds it and fires it down the ice as Skinner comes out of the box. That goes for an icing. Argindegi fired that before Skinner's penalty expired. Otherwise, had he waited, he could have hit Skinner coming out of the box. So OC, Argindegi, Baumgartner, Coet, and now Skinner, who was coming out of the box. Argindegi will take the draw. Toros have 3 defensemen on the ice. A broken stick for Argindegi off the faceoff leaves the Toros without one guy with a stick. Wings trying to take advantage, working down low. Randall plays to the far side. Cosentino. Shot blocked by Argindegi. He kicks it ahead literally. Freed up for Russell. Russell finds it. Spins it ahead, but not down the ice. Dumped back into the Toros zone. Charchenko's back on it. Charchenko looks in the middle, turns it over to Vertes. Rolled back out to neutral. Apparently not. Apparently that's all onside. Rolled back in behind the Toro net. Charchenko over to find it. Guides it up the wall for Bro. Bro falls down. Buchholz takes it away. Gives to Clevin. Clevin gains the zone. Feathers one in for Buchholz, who was looking back across for Russell. Shot save made. Rebound. Buchholz gives to Baumgartner at the point. Baumgartner holds on and then flips one on net. That's blockered in behind the net by Seibel. Our side, thrown out to neutral. Hit Argindegi's broken stick, so it doesn't go far enough for icing. Clevin tipped that into the zone, so no icing the other way. Spun back to the far side. Cartman touches out to neutral. Dahlin finds it, plays into the middle. It's broken up. Wings on the attack. Beatty tries a shot that's gloved and held by Garrity for a whistle. 6:11 left to go here in period number 3. Toros trail 4-2. Draw will be to the left of Garrity. Near side. Battle for the puck. Skinner tied up. Immonen finds it. Goes to Armstrong Kincaid. Nick dumps it down into the offensive zone. Immonen stood up behind the net. Armstrong Kincaid puts it out front. That missed everyone. Bjorky able to just get a stick on it to keep it away from the wings. Skinner into the middle for Immonen. Immonen gains the line. Fires a backhander wide. Dahlin on the near side. He's met there. Toros look across. Skinner just chips it down the wall. In behind for Armstrong Kincaid. Armstrong Kincaid could never find the handle, and the Wings look to counter. Skinner forces Cartman wide. Spun down the wall. Beatty walks in. That shot's blocked. It comes to the near side wall. Sherman. Nielsen finds it. Plays it back to the point. Chopped down the wall. Beatty gives to Bartu. Bartu into the zone. Tries to cut in. Falling as he shoots. Save made by Seibel. Rebound to the near side. It'll roll all the way down the Toros zone. They'll wave off icing, so Kroll has to play. .442 left to go here in regulation. Toros trail by a pair. Chopped ahead to the far side. Charchenko wins the race. That will go for an icing. Draw will be to the right of Seibel. Easton Thompson checking in from Bismarck. There's a shot that goes wide. Toros digging behind the net. Out front for Hargindegi. It got blocked. Big collision in the corner. Toros want a call. They're not getting one. Scrum continues in the near side corner. Puck back towards the point, but the Wings get there first. Now Murphy in, delays. Shot save made. Follow-up try. Stopped by Garrity as well. And now DePaulo comes flying in. That should bring the draw out to neutral. The defenseman came below the tops of the circles. That should bring the draw out to neutral. And it will. Buchholz line in front of Coet and Charchenko. I imagine we'll see a lot of this line over the next 4 minutes and 1 second. Buchholz wins the draw. Russell squeezes through with it. Rolls it deep into the zone, looks to chase it down. DePaulo's on it first, hammers it around to the far side. Coet pinching down the wall, keeps it there, but a third man steps in and takes it out. Haar rolls it on net. Garrity will cover as pressure comes. Draw will be to the left of Garrity. Make that the right of Garrity. Buchholz and Byers nose to nose. Toros control. Baumgartner chips across for Skinner. Skins starts up ice, rolls one on net. With pressure coming, Seibel will take the draw. Shots now 40-23 in favor of the Toros. Toros have been outshot 16-6 this period. That is not how you come back, trailing by 1, now 2. Wings win the draw. Thrown ahead. Arm is up. That will go for an icing. 3:22 left to go here in the third. Toros win the offensive zone draw. Kroll flips one that gets blocked up and over the net. 3:15 left. When will we see Garrity break for the bench? Won't be now as the Wings take over in their own zone. Starting up ice. It was poked away from Virtus. Delayed offside, so the Wings have to let it lie. Baumgartner will carry up. 3 minutes left in the third. Toros failed to gain the line as Baumgartner turned it over. Constantino on his backhand looking across the ice. Pass was long for Randall. Dahlin gets it to Armstrong Kincaid, who played it back to Krull, was picked off. Toros need to get to the offensive side of the ice so that Garrity can follow them up and get the extra attacker on. 2:34 on the game clock as Baumgartner starts up ice. He feeds Russell. Garrity breaks for the bench. Toros net empty. Extra attacker is on. Clevin shoots one to the side of the net. Buchholz banks it back for Clevin. Clevin comes across for Skinner. Long shot, it's in! Skinner, through traffic, has pulled the Toros back within 1. So Garrity back into the net. Plenty of time now, 2:12, and the Toros just need to find 1. Toros win the draw. Skinner rings it into the zone. Toros working behind the net. Ness carries all the way to the half wall. Scrum all the way to the top of the circle. They're still digging. Poked in front. Russell shot it wide. Hargindegi got in his way. Just the way the play developed. Guided back to the point. That'll be picked off. Toro net empty again. It caught someone. No, it didn't, I guess, catch someone on the Wings bench. Either way, Russell carries into the zone. 95 seconds left. Shot from the point. Tip, rebound. Hacked at. Wings find it first. Skinner cut it off. The Toros control in neutral. Pass ahead finds Russell. Russell into the middle for Ness. Ness leaves for Skinner. Skinner looks across. Shot swallowed up by Seibel. 1:16. Left here in regulation. Offensive zone draw coming. Toros will call a timeout. That will allow the Toros bench to draw something up. Minute 16, I think. They take the time off the scoreboard to put a minute countdown for the timeout. But I believe there are 76 seconds left in regulation. Toros scored with 2:12 to play to pull back within 1. Actually, they've credited it to Buchholz now with a tip out front. So that gives Jay 2 tonight. Skinner and JoJo with the helpers. Offensive zone draw. 1:16 left in regulation. Draw one back by the wings, throwing up the near side. Toros wall it off. They'll dig along the boards. 68 seconds as the puck's poked out to neutral. Immonen controls there. He'll drop it back to Clevin. Clevin up the near side, gets it right back, tries the far side, and Skinner. Skinner into the middle. It's into Buchholz's chest. He's walled off. Now they'll dig along the far side corner. Scrum continues. Armstrong Kincaid trying to bull his way to the front. Backhand try, loose in front. They hack at it. And eventually it's still loose. Maybe. And finally it's jammed underneath Seibel. 3 more seconds ticked off the clock. Will the officials put them back on or not? Offensive zone draw coming. Toros trying to get the extra time put back on the clock. Immonen, Buchholz, Clevin, Armstrong, Kincaid, Russell, and Skinner. The 6-pack that Marty Murray pulls from the fridge. With 38.3 left. I don't think the Toros are going to get the extra time. Draw one back by the Toros. Skinner keeps it at the blue line. Skins walks in. Shot blocked. Loose in front. It ends up all the way back to the blue line. Russell for Armstrong Kincaid. Toros gain the line. Buchholz going back door. Shot blocked up and out of play. 21.6 left to go. Ness comes out to take the draw. Armstrong Kincaid will go to the bench. 21.6. Toros win it back. Skinner to the side wall. They come across. Russell. Shot blocked. Follow-up try in behind. 14 seconds. Pile in the corner. The puck thrown out of play. 8.8 left. .8 left. Toros trail 4-3. And the draw comes out to neutral. That's a killer. Draw flipped into the offensive zone. Towards the net. And it's covered. With 3 seconds left, the clock rolled all the way down to 1.9. Toros bench went nuts. They're going to tell them to put 3 seconds back on. Offensive zone draw. .3. So, draw to the left of Seibel, 3.3 seconds left. Toros trail 4-3. Draw poked into the corner. Wings win. We will take a commercial break. Come back with a wrap after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Toros fans, Toros goalie Ben Garrity here. You don't have to stop 100-mile-an-hour slap shot to make big saves like me. Download Fan Saves, the free mobile app on Apple and Android, and save big bucks all around town at Toros Partners. Places like Mattress Firm, Two Dark Motorsports, Applebee's, Qdoba, and Magic City Hoagies all give you ways to save. So download Fan Saves today and save money all around Minot just for being a Toro fan.
Hi, this is Dave Panko from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. We want to wish all student athletes good luck this season, and may the friendships you make and the lessons you learn last a lifetime. At First International Bank and Trust, we're more than a bank. We're a family, a partner in the community where we live and work. Good luck to all teams. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
Power up your career with Gooseneck Implement, inviting you to join our team at any one of our 13 John Deere dealerships in North and South Dakota. Gooseneck is now hiring for all positions, especially technicians. At Gooseneck Implement, we take pride in our family culture and our commitment to always reinvesting in our employees and our hometowns. To apply for a great job and invest in your future, visit gooseneckimplement.com. Proud to be your John Deere dealer. Gooseneck Implement, the power behind the paint.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Odie Ice Center. The Toros fall 4-3. On the Shields scoreboard. Get a chance for redemption tomorrow. Recap this one for you before we go. The Wings controlled the third period, or the first period. Virtus from Randall at 15:59 made it 1-0 in favor of Aberdeen. Cooper Haar at 18:05 from Mac Byers made it 2-0 Aberdeen. Cooper Haar then again 20 seconds later on a goal that shouldn't have counted as Ben Garrity got run over and taken out of the play, allowing Cooper Haar to tap that into an open net. Made it 3-0 Aberdeen after one. Buchholz, his 7th of the year from Cleven, who got his 18th assist, and Dan Russell's 11th helper at 15:49 of the second, pulled the Toros within 2, and then Dan Russell, his 14th of the season from Cleven, getting his 19th assist, and Krull, his 6th, made it 3-2 heading into the third. Then, after Spencer Schneider flipped a puck into the Toro zone, Mac Byers pulled Kevin Ness down, won the puck, and slid it across to Antonio DiPaolo for a tap-in to make it 4-2. Jay Buchholz redirects a Sam Skinner blast for his 8th of the season. Skins gets his 22nd helper, and Harginigi his 11th. That cut it to 4-3, but the Toros couldn't find the equalizer and fall tonight 4-3. That'll do it for us here at the Odie. We'll be back at it tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, with the Farmers Union pregame show for a 7:15 puck drop as the Toros look to salvage the split against the Aberdeen Wings tomorrow night here on the Minotauros Network. Until then, I'm Ken Oda, hoping you enjoyed the broadcast. In spite of the outcome, we'll talk to you tomorrow night right here from Aberdeen.
This has been a presentation of Minotauros Hockey. Visit MinotaurosHockey.com to stay up to date on all things Toros. This broadcast was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Minotauros Hockey, join the charge.